Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ajua. So I didn't want my excitement to go down. I just finished filming my first impressions of Choco Cult from Paris Corner as part of their Ministry of Gourmand. I just woke up this morning, saw that it's being advertised by one of my vendors, Tells GH, and then asked her to give me a bottle, and when I was looking through her page, I also saw tonic malt, but I didn't really pay much attention to it because I thought it was going to be a super masculine scent, But when I requested for this, she decided to give me a sample for it to try, and I'm so happy to have this sample. I wish I could own a full bottle, just that it feels slightly more masculine. But it's one of the most beautiful scents I'm going to smell on a man. I don't know, you also know the notes for this. It didn't come with the notes. I think she's the only person I've seen advertising this. I've not, even when you Google it, you want to try to see where it's available. I'm not finding it anywhere. I hope it is made available, elsewhere soon. But this is known as Tonic Malt from Maison Alhambra in that gold, very rich gold looking bottle. And this indeed is a very beautiful scent. As like the one from Ministry of Gourmand, this one, Choco Cult, I don't know the notes for it. And I also don't know the notes for this one at all. There's literally nothing on it. But it gives me something very spicy. It gives me the feel of cardamom. It feels very spicy, but not like too much, It's like a very well blended, first of all, it's very well blended scent. It's more masculine to me, but I think a woman can pull it off, if you're not doing it too much. But it has a very undertone of a masculine vibe. I get something like a bourbon vanilla. It gives me something slightly boozy. There's something that comes across as vanilla, but it's a little to the boozy side, and that cardamom gives it a bit of a spice, a kick. Those are the two dominant notes I get. If there is anything else, I'm not really picking those ones up. It has a bit of not a bit, it is quite sweet. It gives me the vibes of the Jean-Paul Gaultier Lamar, but it's not giving me that, It's giving me vanilla, spice, sweetness, sugary sweetness, but more on the masculine, side. It's not giving me anything ultra feminine. It's like those fragrances I consider the party guy, the playboy, the flirt. It gives me that vibe, very welcoming, intoxicating, flirty. It is a very flirty scent. If there is one particular fragrance this reminds me of remotely, it's going to be from the brand Junaid. Junaid has this fragrance known as Antique, which I have, and it just reminds me of Antique from Junaid with the vanilla and the boozy cardamom, the spice. It's just a very beautiful, ultra seductive, intoxicating, masculine scent, which ladies can also pull off, If you like the likes of, let's say, the Casablanca, but in this essence, I'm going to give it to the Casablanca, essence of Casablanca, or the extract version, the more smoother Casablanca. Think about it in that nature, that whole Casablanca. Do I smell apple? No, Casablanca has that apple, caramel thing. Maybe caramel, the sugary thing I'm smelling here, probably caramel. It gives off vanilla, caramel, cardamom vibes to me. Think of it as Casablanca extract, or the essence of Casablanca, with the slight boozy undertone and, that cardamom and, that spice that lays a little more to the masculine side. And that is what I normally get from Junaid's Antique, and it's the same thing I'm getting from this one. It is spicy, but not like sharp. It is a heavy vanilla scent, very heavy on the vanilla. When I smell this, it's reminding me of Antique from Junaid. It also puts me in a similar mind space as this one, Assad Bourbon from Latafa. However, when I compare these two, I would say they are in a very similar family, but this one has more depth to it. There's something much more intense and much more better, in my opinion. This one, Tonic Malt, feels a little more better than this. It's in the same scent family. I think this one has something a little bright. I don't know if it has bergamot or something bright, but this one is just about your very sultry, intoxicating bourbon or boozy vanilla with that cardamom, and these are all notes I'm getting. I don't know the note structure for this, but these are the notes I am picking up, bourbon, boozy, vanilla, very creamy, intoxicating, flirty, maybe caramel, maybe some sugar, maybe the spice, the cardamom, giving it a kick. It is just a very beautiful party boy. It doesn't give me office per se, although you can wear it to the office, but it's giving me more of a party vibe, more of a sultry, flirty man, and very mass appealing, very playboyish sort of feel in a good way. It's just a very beautiful scent. I really, really like this one. It just reminds me of that antique, Casablanca, but make it more masculine. It gives me that very mass appealing vibe of the Casablanca and the Assad bourbon. Maybe it's borrowed, let's say it's borrowed elements of the Casablanca and elements from the Assad bourbon. Put those two together and you're getting something in the region of tonic malt from Maison Alhambra. I think this is a very smooth, beautiful fragrance. Longevity, I'm not going to be able to speak about longevity and the likes because I just received it and I'm smelling it. So this is more like a first impression. But this one has gone through some maceration because I saw the bottle on her page about a week ago. Yes, I wasn't interested in the fragrance because I thought it was going to be a very masculine scent, but this sample is a good one. So all I can say is if you're a man, it's an easy like blind buy, blind buy sale. You can buy this one. Chances are a lot of people are going to like this one. I'm not foreseeing anybody hating this one or disliking this one. If you like the likes of the Casablanca or the essence of Casablanca with the anything spiced but a cardamom, if you love cardamom, which is like normally dominant in male fragrances, you're going to like this one. And that is going to be my impression or review about this one. I think it is full bottle worthy. I just don't want to pick up a full bottle because I feel I might not wear it as much because I have several other fragrances that gives me that vibe. But this one is different. It's more masculine. If you love Casablanca, Edba, antique, it's more on that Junaid's antique, vibe than the Casablanca. And they're all in the same family. Yes, let's say antique and this one is like the more masculine Casablanca, yeah. And that is going to be this intoxicating, flirty, mass appealing, heart-throbbing fragrance. A lot of women are going to love this one on their men. And yeah, why not? Why not this one? It's a very beautiful scent. And that is going to be my review for this today. Probably I will do an update and let you know how I feel about it. But this is a love for me. It is not a like, it is a love for me. The Ministry of Gaumont, this one too. Oh, drying up, it is so good. It is Gaumont without being your food, your face foodie one. This is so good. Even if you're not a Gaumont lover, you're going to like this one. I'll try and link it, the review in the description for this one. Then if you missed it, you can just go back to it. And that is going to be it for today. And I hope this video found you well. So please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. And I hope to see you in my next one. Take care. Bye-bye.